Konnichiwa, good evening and good morning and welcome to The View from the Afternoon. Sorry it's been so long.
It has been a while.
We tried our absolute best to ensure that leaving the United Kingdom for 2 weeks didn't interfere with our upload schedule, and it didn't on the main channel, which is our bread and butter.
Well, it didn't on this because we haven't posted it for ages anyway, so it literally didn't interfere it because no, it was being posted.
But the only reason that we didn't post is because we was out there. So
we didn't post. When was the last time we posted a
so
podcast?
I took the podcast equipment to Wireless and to Japan.
Yep.
So we had every intention of keeping that going.
So you didn't post at Wireless either? So the streak continues, it didn't interfere or anything.
No interruption.
We're just fucking shit.
Now we've interrupted.
What we need to do is we need to secure like a long-term sponsor, because then we don't have a choice and then we've got to do the podcast. Because I enjoy doing the podcast most of the time.
That's what a business wants to hear. So some boys who can't be asked doing a podcast.
I like doing them. It's just hard to get everyone else to do one, which I understand. But like when we're out at like Wireless Festival and like Mary and Chock's hanging and they just want to sit in the hotel, and then you've got to be like, guys, can we do a podcast? It's just going to kill their mood for the afternoon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, if we're literally sat somewhere doing fuck all, then that's literally the perfect opportunity for me to do.
But it just doesn't happen. Like we've both been guilty. We've all been guilty of this. Like we take that equipment. We've took that equipment now to at least like 5 or 6 festivals.
Yeah.
And we've not done a single podcast. And the only one we've attempted to do was at Primavera, and I couldn't get the equipment working. Oh, we did the one on the boat.
Yeah.
We did the one on the boat. But let's take it to Boomtown.
Okay.
Let's take it to Boomtown. Let's hold each other accountable now. Because it's fun having a chat with your mates.
Yeah.
And you guys seem to like it. So
and there's loads of time.
There is.
We're there from Thursday.
There is. Loads of time.
So
fucking can't wait for
and it'd be nice to set off early in the morning as well.
Yeah, sign me up, mate. Sign me up. What's new with you boys? It's been almost 12 hours since I seen you, Raz, or 24 hours.
24 hours? When did I see you?
Yesterday, wasn't it?
Kendall Calling.
Literally, we were at Kendall Calling yesterday.
Sorry. Kendall Calling was like a real blur. It's like literally less than 24 hours at a festival. Great festival.
Yeah.
Do you want to go for the day?
I literally went. I got there about 6 p.m. and I didn't even see these guys until like gone 7, because I was just stood there on my own with no signal, and I was like,
perfect.
This is literally nice. I realized as I was driving there, I was like, this is the first time where I've got like 2 hours to myself. Like,
should have done a podcast, you dickhead. Fuck me. That's what I mean.
Driving for 2 hours on my own, it was great. And then I was stood there watching lottery winners for an hour on my own as well.
God, they're so good.
Yeah, man.
Obviously, like, and what was nice was I wasn't really on my own because people were saying like hello. I was like, this is just nice.
And you're never truly alone. You've always got God.
That's true.
It's always with you.
God, dude.
So we are recently back from Japan, talking like less than a week now, innit? We landed on Wednesday morning. No,
Tuesday evening.
We got home early hours of Wednesday morning.
Yeah, somehow it took half the time from Tokyo to London than it did
from London to Leeds.
London to Leeds. It literally took
It was bad that
the same amount of time, but halved.
It was my second worst ever commute home after when me, Jake and Chock came back from fucking Zurich. Yeah, we'd just been fucking in Zurich and my ass was hurting, so sitting on the coach wasn't very good. Did you have a nice time in Japan?
Yeah, I did.
Loved it.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Absolutely.
Something different.
I mean, it was fucking
place.
It was fucking excellent.
Let's not beat around the bush. It was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, really good.
An absolute dream of a place for me. Like, it's something as I've said in the past, wanted to go since I was a kid, and it really it did live up to expectations. There were certain parts I think I bigged it up too much, but fucking loved it.
Yeah, for me, it like averaged out. Like the stuff that I thought would be like amazing was kind of not so amazing, but then the stuff I'd not even considered, particularly like the rural bits of Japan, the nature.
God, just driving through mountains.
Yeah, like just being in the car, there's the 4 of us just in the car, like all on the same page, all on the same vibe, having a laugh. Like that just superseded my expectations so significantly that it averages out as a very, very good trip.
To be fair, we could do that driving through Blackpool and I'd still have a good time.
We literally
did.
have.
Yeah,
Yep.
we did. Yeah. I'm looking forward to some more local wild weekends in the off season, like the other Butlins.
Yeah, well, we have
Yeah.
we have 3 videos to make with 0 ideas.
Yeah.
So
we got the ideas.
Let's
We
get on
just-
Caledonian Sleeper again.
if you've got any shit ideas, do leave a comment below. You never know. We might ignore it. We might make it.
I love doing those videos. Those like just wild weekend in even like if we was going to like somewhere in Europe that's like less than 2 hours away.
Yeah.
That now seems just so easy
Yeah.
versus like all these Americans. We've done 4 long haul trips this year.
Well, it's like even the Netherlands is now, because we've spent so much time driving. Even that Netherlands trip where I just drove it, that seemed like commutable now.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, just driving.
That was DEFCON, wasn't it?
Yeah, just driving the long way around. It's like it's fine.
Kind of is, isn't it? Like,
We did commute it.
Yeah.
it was a quicker commute than Japan.
Damn right, yeah.
Yeah. What's nice with that is with Japan, there's only one way to get there. Let's face it. With the Netherlands, I was like, well, we could go this way, we could go this way, we could wait till tomorrow night. So yeah, it's definitely commutable.
Yeah.
So we went to Fuji Rock. Obviously, that's our latest release. We released that last night. It's done pretty good. It's kind of sat, I think, 4 out of 10 in terms of performance.
Yeah.
Which is a little less than I would have wanted, but I'm really happy with the video. I think the video is like as good as we could have made it, and because we had a dip with the transmit vid, I think that does affect like your next vid will be up against a bit more of a stricter algorithm. So I'm sure it will level out and catch up and probably end up in the number 2 spot. Spilt some drink on you?
Yep.
It's like Bridie's really here. Yeah. So the vid has been well received so far. Let's talk a little bit about, well, I'll say a little bit. We've got an hour. Let's talk about Fuji Rock.
Let's address the elephant in the room then.
No, he's not here, mate. Bridie couldn't make it.
Yep. Boy, 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 boy.
Let's just, Bridie is the number 1 stimmer. This guy stims non-stop. And you don't realise until you're with him for 2 weeks.
It's audible stims. He just makes noises constantly.
Fuck him in the ass. Fuck him in the ass. I'm going to fuck him in the ass. Oh, what kind of... Look at that car. Car like that. Toyota. Oh, I got a Toyota and I'm a big belly bloater. And I'm not even joking. That is literally
And
what
if
it's
you
like.
found that annoying, that went on for far too long, by the way.
Yeah.
If you found that annoying, imagine that for, 4 or 5 days in a vehicle?
Yep.
Imagine sharing a room with him.
Well, to be fair, sometimes he's asleep, so he's not stimming them.
Sometimes you get 10
don't
seconds
know.
of silence, followed by...
God.
God, honestly, though, one day he rolled over. Like, it was snoring lightly. And I was like, this is fine. I just woke up. And then he rolled over and he was like there. He was about half a foot away from my face. And just went... and I was like, fuck,
Honestly,
hell.
mental, mate. It's like those pigs off... is it Snatch? Where they feed the guy to the pigs.
Yeah.
It's like that, man.
Oh, God.
So we went to Fuji Rock. We knew that we wanted to go to Japan for 2 weeks. We've wanted to do that for fucking at least since 2019. And we was like, what's the best 2 weeks to choose? And we need to have a festival there. Like, to justify going, we need like an anchor festival there.
Yeah, we can't have a holiday without doing something at the end of it.
Absolutely. So it was like there's Fuji Rock and there's Summer Sonic. And we definitely preferred the look of Summer Sonic for lineup wise. But then we'd have missed Boomtown, which is a real easy win for the channel. And we love Boomtown, and Mary and Choc love Boomtown. So, we decided to go to Fuji Rock. After learning a bit more about Summer Sonic, I'm so glad we did choose Fuji Rock, because Summer Sonic's in a stadium in the middle of the city.
Fuck that. How do you have a fucking festival in a stadium?
Well, maybe we'll see.
Maybe, maybe we'll see. But like,
Hopefully
no excites me less than a stadium festival. Like
a stadium gig, great.
Yeah, because it's positioned as a gig, whereas a festival, it's like, we went to Lollapalooza twice, and we had a good time. It's in that stadium, but it's not like, if you think about how visually stunning like Fuji Rock was, we definitely made the right choice there.
100%.
And the artists that we saw were all pretty much
insane.
all mental, weren't they?
Absolutely mad. Like, I don't listen to any Japanese artists, but going there, I'm gonna. Like,
That
Normally when-
Miyavi guy on the guitar.
Mate,
Fucking hell.
how's he only? He's 44 years old and he looks younger than us.
Yeah, we were guessing his year of birth, and I said like 97 or something. Someone said like 2001. Guy's in his mid-40s.
Yep.
3 kids.
Ridiculous. 44, I think he was.
Good Lord.
Stunning, man.
He is a
I think
nice
you're just a
looking man.
hater. I don't mind a festival in a stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that I hate it. It's just like, as someone who has to, you know, conceptualize and put out a piece of content that's really appealing, like, it's not that appealing to be like, we're sat in the rafters again, in the stands.
We only did that once.
What do you mean?
We only sat in the stands once at
If you
In
can't
Berlin.
understand that, like, something like Fuji Rock is way more exciting to watch
it was
than
more,
something
it
like...
was more exciting for me that because Summer Sonic seems a bit like the lineup is a bit more like forgive me, like westernized, if you get me.
Yeah,
So it's it was headlining Fall Out Boy and is it Alicia Keys? Have I just made
Maybe,
that
I
up?
don't know.
That's the only reason that you think it's more exciting.
'Cause it's your favourite
artist
Yeah,
is
of
Alicia
course.
Keys.
But, like, if you honestly think that, like, if you look at Fuji Rock, and obviously you've been now,
Yeah.
and you don't know what the Summer Sonic Stadium looks like, but let's say it's like the best stadium you've ever seen,
Yeah.
like that one in where we saw Metallica, let's
Yeah.
say.
God, that was good.
If you think that stadium's more exciting to look at and more fun to explore than something like Fuji Rock, then
For like a
I'm
full
not saying
weekend as
I'm
well.
not I'm not saying it's not more exciting, but I'm not hating on like a Lollapalooza Berlin, that kind of thing. I think
if I wasn't
So-
there to make a vid, I wouldn't care.
yeah.
But, like, you've got to think, I've got to think, like, what's the audience gonna enjoy looking at?
See, I'd care, and I don't have to care about what's the audience gonna think about it. It's just what's the nicer place to be out in a
Yeah,
ski
yeah,
resort
yeah.
with surrounded by like woods and going up ski lifts and seeing mountains.
No camping,
No, yeah,
No- massive caterpillar.
Yeah, the camping.
God, the massive caterpillar,
solidified it.
George.
But as
If you just think about, like, the palette of, like, the Berlin Lollapalooza video, it's grey or it's nighttime.
yeah. When we booked the trip, I was like, oh, we've took an LA. We should have got a Summer Sonic because I only really heard of Summer Sonic. But when we booked Fuji Rock, I was like, oh, okay, so it's quite big. It's like the main festival.
Yeah.
It's good to do the camping, of course. But it did sink in slowly for me. Like, okay, this is a bit more like us out in, not in the sticks, but it's in the middle of fucking nowhere, basically.
Yeah.
Much better than being in a city. And after spending like a week or two, like in Tokyo, in Kyoto, I was well happy to just be out of a city.
Yeah, it was lovely, man. The cities were some of the coolest cities I've seen, but they're still cities.
And
Yeah.
there was a bit more like just like Japanese rock and roll.
Oh, it's great, man.
Proper
where
rock and roll on it.
every single, like, don't understand what the fuck they're saying, but every single person there knows what the fuck they're doing.
I feel like the barrier for entry somewhere like Japan, where, like, you're not gonna get like some kind of rough around the edges, like garage rock, like amateur kind of band.
Yeah.
Like, even the people who aren't making it in music are probably like leagues ahead of like the equivalent here.
Yeah.
And there's a space for both of those types of bands. Like, you know, we just went seen some bands at Kendall that are relatively unheard of, and we had fun and they put on a good show. But Japan strikes me as somewhere where they take it really seriously. And like, if someone wants to play the guitar, they're practicing. You know,
Yeah,
actively
it's-
practicing.
It's not a hobby where you pick it up and have a bit of fun and then put it down. It's I'm gonna get really good at this, and if I
Yeah.
don't, it's dishonor on my family.
Speaking of which, I bought that on the day after Fuji Rock. We went shopping basically.
Hell yeah, we did.
Tokyo.
Woo!
We bought.
Japan haul video now on the Patreon as of this morning.
God, that were a good
we all
day.
we all bought another case to bring stuff back, and I didn't really need one, but I got a case, and I was like, well, I gotta fill it. Anyway, bought this lovely guitar strap from the Fender flagship store in Tokyo.
Harajuku.
Yeah, and my God, when was the last time you put a strap on a guitar?
It comes off the guitar sometimes, does mine?
Really?
Yeah, because I've got those plastic
Well,
strap locks.
Oh, I've never had that.
I need to
problem.
get the proper metal ones.
I've
They're the
never
ones
had that
from
problem.
Guitar Hero.
No, they
Oh,
don't
no,
have.
you were using the Guitar Hero strap
I
one.
was for a bit. I got a nice strap from GAC in Brighton, made of
Yeah.
an old seatbelt.
R.I.P.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep, and then I just got those little plastic fasteners.
Yeah.
Because your options with the guitar, you either have no fasteners, you have the shitty plastic fasteners, or you have like proper metal hardware, so it's never going to come off.
Yeah, you can like screw it into.
I
the
need
hole.
to get some of them.
So I've just got the standard ones that are on a strap, and this strap that I bought, I spent maybe
really hard to squeeze it on.
Yeah,
to break it in.
I spent an hour.
It's
and
because
I
it's a
had to
virgin,
take-
mate. It's hard to.
I had to take
spread
my
it-
Swiss Army knife and just like cut it a little bit
Yeah.
down. It felt so wrong.
Well, because the Japanese strap mounts are a bit smaller than the ones in the West.
Okay, they got the case strap mounts.
a little bit smaller over there. But
I had to like literally unscrew it, and I had to properly
Yeah.
put it on. I usually just like
no, I do
shove it
know what you
straight
mean.
on.
I have had that problem before many times, and
Anyway, that was my
same on the
morning.
guitar. What, this morning?
Yeah, this morning it was really fucking annoying. Like, I literally sat there for an hour trying to get the thumb it in.
I've had a better morning. Had a much better morning today.
Why?
Why?
Oh, you finally want to know what I've been up to since the festival, do we? Since you skipped me earlier, you bastard.
Go on. You save the best till last, mate.
Of course.
You're like Fred again.
Again,
Oh, we're gonna have to delay the.
to be fair, my generator feels like it's going down.
Right, shall we go to bed?
Pardon. I built a Super 73 S series.
Right, what's that?
It's
What
a
is that?
lovely electric bike that's sitting over there with its tail lighting up at me because it's on charge.
It's very nice.
It's a big purchase,
It's a
that.
big, heavy bike, and I love it.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Other than that, I've just been working. Back to you in the studio.
He just wants
That's
to
it then,
talk-
isn't
He
it?
wants to talk about his new toy.
I'll tell you about my morning because it was like I realized in real time like this is a bad start to my day. So woke up late. I think it's the last of the jet lag. I think going to Kendall and drinking just kind of paused the jet lag because I just had a real rough night's sleep last night.
It's always the second day for me when the jet lag hits hardest.
I guess I didn't really get a second full day. So this is like my second full day after.
What, you mean like a day off?
Oh no, I didn't have any days off,
I'm
mate.
going to say I'd love one of those.
But
5 12-hour shifts since.
just a day when you're not drinking for me. It's like if I'm drinking, that kind of counters the jet lag. Anyway,
Don't think
So-
it does. Can't imagine that's scientific.
so if your circadian rhythm,
Circadian.
circadian rhythm is all like fucked up, and like you're in no way tired at like 3 a.m. But if you've been drinking since 6 p.m., you'll be able to fall asleep at like 2, 3 a.m. because you're fucked. So it just kind of postpones that, I think. And so woke up and then went to lift out of service. So brilliant. So I had to walk down to the other lift. It's only one floor, but like, it's just a little thing. And then I go in the Greggs and there's this fucking bargain hunter in the Greggs. And you know how Greggs is tiny. You can only fit like 4 people in there.
Not if that.
Yeah. So I'm like the 4th person in there. And there's this guy at the only till that's in use. He's like, is it cheaper to get this as a meal deal? It's like, yeah, well, it's not cheaper, but like if you want a drink, then it's better value. He's like, oh, I don't really know if I want a drink. Oh, go on then, I'll get a drink. Oh, I need another pasty though as well. Can I get another pasty? Oh, but should I get that as a meal deal? Because that's better value, but I don't know. I definitely don't want 2 drinks. And that was annoying.
It's fucking Greg's. How do you not know what you
I
want?
know, I know.
Before you've even gone in.
And then she goes like, do you want a bag? And he's got like 5 or 6 items and he's like, yeah, go on then. She goes, it's 10p, is that all right? He goes, he's like, well, I can't carry the stuff without the bag.
Get a fucking bag.
But then he's not explicitly said, yeah, I want a bag. And I'm stood behind this guy and me and the lass are just kind of like making sporadic eye contact with each other. Like we're both realizing like this customer's hard work. Anyway, then I go to pay. My card declines. Right? So I'm like, for fuck's sake. Then it does that thing where, if your card declines, sometimes it just forces into like a put the card in.
Yeah.
I don't have the card. This is my fault. I don't have the card. So then I have to reboot the card reader. Just press the cancel thing.
it.
And it was just like quite janky. Then I come up here and it's fucking roasting.
Why is this flat so warm?
Because it's all glass, mate.
And
And
it's top
heat
floor.
rises.
Yeah. Get everyone else's heat.
You fucked yourself by not being able to open the window, really.
We
ain't
can
you?
open the window. I just can't be arsed. I got the fan.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Blowing warm air all around.
well, it's blows air, Anyway, Fuji Rock were good. There was some There was a lot of stuff that like in the moment I didn't necessarily appreciate. I'm really glad we did the camping.
Yeah.
Same. For the short stint that we did it.
There was a few comments and it's like, I can't believe you got the hotel. And
Really?
You want there, man.
the thing is, like, yeah,
I'm surprised at that.
like the thing is, like, when we go to Coachella, like our whole shtick is like the real deal. Like, we're not getting the hotel.
Yeah.
Because there's a difference between like going to a festival that has camping and choosing to get a hotel.
Yeah.
Because, oh, I'm not camping. Camping's not for me. I can't do that. I need to be glam.
Yeah.
And like actively doing the camping like we did, slumming it is the only way you can put that.
Putting yourself into a place of misery.
And then reacting to that. And I did just think like, fuck off. Like, just fuck off. Like, you weren't there. Like,
Yeah.
You weren't there, man.
you weren't there. Like, you don't know how it felt, at least.
But it not even felt. It was like 32, 33 degrees.
No, but
High as
how it
fuck
felt
humidity.
was different. So you know, like you go on the weather app and it says like, oh, it's 20 degrees today, but it feels like 14 because there's wind, because there's a breeze in it, and you're.
And you know, we didn't book the hotel until, like, it's not like we woke up and we were like, let's get a hotel.
It was the day of being in the hotel.
Yeah.
It was after.
And it was in the shower queue, which was torturous. And you know, you've also got to think, like, each one of us, when we're coming up, when we're kind of deciding, let's get the hotel, it's like, right, the other three, I'm thinking the other three of us are going to have a much better vibe as well as me. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's better for every single one of us. And people saying like, oh, I can't believe you got the hotel. Like, if we'd have not got the hotel, we'd have not enjoyed any of that.
Yeah, the video would have been
Saturday
so
night.
different.
And it's so easy to comment like, can't believe you did that. Fuck off. You do it then.
Just to be somewhere with, like, it didn't even have aircon, that hotel,
it was
by the
a
way.
shitter.
Yeah.
But it did have a fan.
Yeah,
and that's all I needed. I can't help but think to this day, the heat was, it wasn't that hot. It was really hot, but like the actual temperature wasn't that hot. Like what? It's 30 degrees, which is a really nice day
on paper.
But there was literally not even a slight breeze.
Yeah.
So all you're doing is you are sweating. Your back is dripping, and I can take 30 degrees all day every day, but just zero wind at all.
Yeah.
No.
And the water full of air.
Yeah.
I mean, the air full of water.
The high humidity is like,
high humidity.
You just your sweat does nothing for you. Like,
And then your one shower that you can have, which takes you an hour and a half to queue for, is boiling hot. And
it was awful.
it was so fucking bad that in a funny way now.
You can't take your time and enjoy it because you got 5 naked Japanese blokes all watching you, and
Just waiting for you to, because we were like, right, when we get in these showers, let's put them on cool. Let's sit in there for an hour. You know, we psyched ourselves up. Like, I know that might seem like a bit selfish, but fuck it. Like, I've queued for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, we've come all this way. We're not used to this heat. I'm going to spend like 40 minutes in this shower. Then when that was ripped away from us as an option, it's like, what an sake.
It was so dumb.
A ridiculous shower.
So the showers were so hot. I don't understand what they got a boiler going somewhere.
It was mad, wasn't it?
Oh, and by the way, while we're whinging, other festivals that are based in quite considerable heat, or not even that hot, that are around the same temperature, they will have misters, they will have fans, they will have things that are set up ready to deal with the heat so people don't die, basically. Fuji Rock had nothing. It's not a diss. Obviously, the people that go there are well equipped. They're experienced with this kind of heat because they live there. The British arrive,
and they don't have a lot of Japanese people. I think you were saying, and the comments said about
It was like there's something to do with the genes. It's like either one of them's different, or it's like that they don't have a certain one, and that stops them from sweating as much,
or certainly like the sweat smelling.
Yeah. So it's like it's much. It's, you know, they can sweat all they want, and they're not going to stink like we will.
But the positive thing with the video is, and the whole point is, like you say, it's not a diss. We are the fish out of water.
Yeah.
We put ourselves out of water.
And I'm happy to do
for the entertainment.
Yeah. I'm happy to have the experience.
And it worked.
Like, you got to imagine, like, us three as well. Like, if we're not enjoying it, imagine a man twice our size. Like, how he's feeling in it.
So, like, the hotel also gave us a nice shower and a bath with full temperature regulation.
Yeah.
A toilet that cleans your arsehole.
Free packs of like proper like pack ups of snacks, noodles.
Oh,
Yes.
that was
And-
so nice. Like
and
the
the-
hotel was expensive, but I didn't expect like the little.
Ice
and they
cold
gave us
beer.
the heater.
Yeah, they gave us a heater.
Yeah.
And then the accidental ability to have an accidental 3-hour nap.
Yeah.
Like so,
Yeah.
we had that nap, and then we were raring to go. We're walking in. It's cool. We'd miss and getting the hotel meant we missed all that torrential rain.
Yeah. Imagine that. So imagine if we got caught in that rain, and not only were we literally dripping with sweat, we were hot. It was humid. We're now wet through. None of your stuff is gonna dry.
It won't have been cold rain either. It'll have been
No.
warm rain.
So you're then heavy. You're wet through. Like it would have been. We looked out real.
Yeah,
real hard there.
we executed it perfectly. I think.
And it was like the only hotel available.
It's almost
yeah.
like it was meant to be because like
Literally.
we looked prior to that and there wasn't anything. Not a single hotel in Naiba, was it?
Yeah.
And or Naiba. And
Neighbour.
then when we were in that queue, just one with that room. Big enough for 4 people.
Yeah, literally right
Like,
size.
It was
20-minute
the
walk
stars
away.
aligned.
Yeah, good work
Perfect.
with that, Dan. That was a big W. And then, we refreshed. We were eager to see Wolfpack and Confidence Man
and we had a
God,
great
and the
night.
chicken on a stick.
Because of all that, we had such a great night.
It saved the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It
it's
saved the festival for me.
yeah, truly. So
Never did get my fish on a stick though.
no,
Was
well,
that the night we sat in that little bar and you had like the
Sake.
was it
So-
yeah.
soju?
Soju, yeah.
Soju.
Soju.
Soju. Yeah.
Was that night?
I don't know. I was
Yeah.
hammered.
Yeah.
That was the night before. That's when we
Oh,
first looked at the possibility of a hotel because we were all melting, and
That was-
that was the first night. And it was like, no, there's just not about.
Even that, like, just as soon as the sun went down, I was like, I feel so much better.
Yeah, 100%.
When you're at like a Spanish festival, like Benicassim, for example, see they offset the lineup. Not everywhere does this, but like they will offset the lineup so that like stuff's not on when it's like sweltering hot.
Yeah,
And,
No one's on in the midday sun.
Yeah, but loads of festivals don't do that. Rockville and Fuji Rock, and that's because they're catering to locals. Like they understand that like Fuji Rock, there's not really that many tourists coming in from outside Japan, I imagine, or certainly from outside of their hemisphere.
yeah.
We will make up a real small percent. So they absolutely don't have to cater for us, but it makes you appreciate something like Benicassim, where like you've got stuff on at 2 a.m, where it's cool.
Yeah.
Thing is, like, if they did put it back, what's going to happen? Because it's a camping festival, you're just going to have people in campsite
Well, that's when
just melting
Yeah.
through day and not being able
Yeah.
to sleep.
Oh, that was another thing. So you think like, oh, I'm gonna, you'll go to bed at 2 in the morning, get 8 hours sleep, and wake up at 10 or something. No, you won't. You'll be up
the sun will ensure.
You'll be up at 7, 8.
Yeah,
No problem.
literally. Yeah. So, but it was a great event and a great memory. I think we did a really good job with the video, and it was nice to go to the book offs as well.
Yeah, they were
The real
great.
headliner of the whole trip really was just the consumerism. Let's say, but in particular the.
It's good consumerism because it's secondhand.
Sort of recycling,
It's
isn't
secondhand,
it?
yeah.
We're doing them a big favour.
Absolutely. I took loads of junk out of their country, and now it's here, and you can look at it on the Patreon on the whole video.
I've really enjoyed my PSV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still need to find a battery for my Pocket Pikachu.
yeah. It's a
Little watch battery.
Just a
battery in
little
it,
watch
Yeah.
battery, yeah.
and I need to sort my PSP out and get that jailbroken and polished up a bit. But so we on the last day, we kind of all wanted to explore Japan a little bit more, and none of us implicitly said that we want to do that, but like we was all making eyes at each other individually as if like almost like don't let them know, but I'm up for like fucking off if you are. And like I think everyone probably had that interaction with each other. So we went for the Coco Ichiban, the best fucking katsu I've ever had in my life.
Again, let's take a minute, man. Coco, big up Coco.
I almost ordered a Waggers last night.
When are we next in London?
Hopefully never.
When are we next in London? Not for a bit now. So we're not flying out of Heathrow.
No, I'm not either. But the next time we're in London, Let's go for a cocoa.
Absolutely. Oh, Post Malone. We're going to Post Malone in a few weeks.
Yep.
Perfect. Absolutely, mate. I'll
don't know
see
where
if
it
I
is,
can
but
reserve a
I'll be
table
there.
now.
Yeah.
I mean, Bridie's portion was something else, wasn't it?
Ridiculous.
It's so dumb. I saw him order like I was thinking like the 500 grams is like, yeah, that's what you get in like
Of
a
rice.
To be fair, you did tell him the 500 grams was what you get in an Uncle Ben's.
Yeah, but
Or a Benz,
even
sorry.
then I split that like with Rach or whatever. So like I'll have maybe 250, 300 each. And then he is like, I'm going to have 650. That is an
But
obscene
then
amount.
those Uncle Ben's are not 500s.
No, they're 200.
So if you're splitting that with Rach, you're getting like 110 grams of rice. So you tell Bridie 500's fine. And to be fair, it was fine. And then he orders
That's
the
worst
beef
thing,
burger.
like, I thought it was.
That must have been a plate that they never use in that restaurant. It was like twice the size of ours. And I couldn't finish mine, and you didn't finish yours.
No.
I've never seen a plate that big for a single man. That's a sharing plate. That's a family platter.
It's like a punch bowl.
Those options must be like the spice levels where they're like, 5's quite spicy, actually. Just for a laugh, we'll have 25 as well. Like,
Yeah.
if 5 is like enough to make you go, yeah, it's quite good, this. Like, what the fuck is 25?
In it, I almost ordered 25, didn't I, that first time, or 20.
God, that would have been so
And then it
dumb.
says on the menu, it's like you can only order this spice level if you've completed like all subsequent. It's like a game, and they're
How
like
did they know?
levels.
How did they know?
I guess they don't, because when I ordered the 8, which says you have to have had the 7,
Yeah.
they didn't check anything. But
Weird.
that was delicious, man. I'm
Yeah.
starving out. I don't know what to eat today aside from a vegan sausage roll,
Just not a meal deal.
a couple of aero bubbles.
I just had a Greg's pizza.
Oh, terrible.
I'll tell you what I like from Greg's. The new red pepper and feta bake.
I did look at that today because it's got a nice like seasoning
Is
on the
it good?
outside.
It's tasty. Like, I really enjoy that. Don't know what you two are going to be like, because you got weird taste buds in comparison to mine, but I fucking love it.
You are.
I mean, you're the man who ate a full octopus with an egg inside it on a
It's
stick
hardly a full
in
one. It
Japan.
was a baby one.
It was baby, but it was still full.
Full baby.
Wait, it was a baby but it had egg inside.
Yeah,
They
so
put an egg
in
in
the
it.
head, they remove all egg bits and put a quail's egg.
I think they did that to you as well. the old Japanese lobotomy. Put the quail egg in there.
Just listen to what he just said then. And he just goes, ooh, scrumptious.
And he goes, we're the ones with the weird taste buds.
They get an octopus and they remove its insides.
Just its head.
Just the head.
Oh, just the they
Just
remove
inside
the
the
head.
head.
No,
And
they keep the
No,
head.
keep
They
the head.
remove the brain.
I'm gonna shut up. This is horrible.
They take the insides of the head out, put an egg in there, yam it on a stick.
Quail's egg.
And he
No,
eats
no,
it.
no. Quail's egg.
Whatever the fuck the quail's egg is, I don't know.
What's the egg of a quail?
I don't know what quail is, mate. It's not on Red
It's a
Dead
bird.
2, so I've not studied it. I'm not big on my real life ornithology, but
It were fucking gorgeous, that. Absolutely lovely.
and we're the weird ones.
Yeah, God.
And I even said I like the look of the fucking red pepper steak bake thing. I might get one tomorrow morning, but
What? Squid?
no, Greg's don't do them.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I think it'd do
absolutely.
really well.
They should do. It's a shame of it.
It looked cute.
It was
It
cute.
looked like the squid. It looked exactly like the octopus out of Finding Nemo in the fish tank.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he looks at
tasted
that
like it
and
Mm.
like,
Tasty.
like in one as well. Oh,
Well, yeah, you don't want to be rude.
So we all kind of wanted to leave, so we went around all the book offs, didn't we?
Yeah.
yeah,
So-
they just kept coming up on Google Maps, you know, like
There's just so many of them, man.
yeah.
Oh, the hard offs as well, and
Hobby
the
off,
hobby off. What was the
Off.
tool one? Garage off.
garage off.
Oh, I like garage off.
But we must have gone in our total Japan trip. Do you think we went in maybe 20?
It's definitely 15,
Yeah, plus
maybe up to 20.
Daniel Bedingfield would love a garage off as well.
He would, yeah. Just saw Daniel Bedingfield at Kendall. Legitimately really good. We clowned on him so hard in the vid, and then we saw him, and we were like, fair enough. Our bad, Daniel. But change that outfit, mate. It was like being on what I imagine being on Smack was like going into the book off for me. We got into a point where we were so excited that
I think the smackheads would disagree.
Raz or Bridie would be pulling the van into the car park, and the doors would be open before the car was even stopped because we were so eager to get in. And we would park up, we would run in, And then for me, it was just like a whirlwind blur of like, where's the PS1 games?
Yeah.
Like looking through them all like for Crash 2. And because you can't tell what they say on the spine unless you can read Japanese, which I can't, it's kind of like a fun stress of like, okay, there's maybe 400 games in this one. How quickly can I look through them all? And it was such a rush.
And it's great because sometimes they'd be shit, but sometimes like that last one went in, it'd be fucking incredible.
Yeah, that
like,
was the best one.
Yeah.
And I bought like
I bought a memory card for my Vita that I don't even need.
I bought like a 500 loose pack of Pokemon cards for 500 yen, which is like
$250.
Less than that.
No, it's a bit more than that.
1,000 yen.
500 yen?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 250.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roughly.
And I just thought these are all going to be energies and trainers. Opened them when I got home. And they're not special, but like they're all like interesting cards. I got loads of 151 Pokemon in Japanese.
So 151 cards? Or just
No, but like, you know, like it is one of the 151 Pokemon, but on a new card. But it was, you know, that was such a great value. And I bought this Crash Bandicoot 2 and I take it to the counter and I'm like, hello, konnichiwa. And the guy's speaking to me in Japanese and he's like bowing and he's got an apologetic tone. I can't understand what he's saying. And he calls his manager over and his manager explains to me like, and he opens up this sealed Crash 2 because they seal them in the shop, like reseal them. And he opens it up and there's like a tiny fold on the inner manual. This Crash 2, by the way, costs the equivalent of 52 pence. There's a tiny fold on the inner manual. Aside from that, it's perfect. And they're like apologising. Is this okay? Is this going to be okay for you? It's 50 pence for Crash 2.
Like, you wouldn't even get that trading in like Music Magpie or something, would you?
No chance. And like, if it was smashed, I'd probably still buy it for 52 pence.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. The Japanese, they just seem to look after their shit, man.
Apart from the
They
fold.
really do.
Apart from what?
The fold.
Apart from that one fold.
Yeah.
I mean, that fold was probably the worst day of that owner's life when he folded that. And but like seeing all that stuff that's so old, just in such good condition and well looked after and complete in box often at the time.
Like, you think of what we were like when we were kids with our stuff. Like, I don't even know what I did with box for my PlayStation. I couldn't fucking tell you. It
on
must have just
Christmas
gone
morning,
straight in bin.
it was probably straight in bin on
Yep.
Christmas morning with
Yeah.
wrapping paper.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
Oh,
Not
to
anymore.
be fair, I hate packaging.
But for something like a games console, like, I understand, like, you know, we might buy like a microphone, throw the box away for that, like whatever. But like something that, like if you bought a PS5 now, I mean, you probably would throw the box away, to be fair. But like as someone who's into video games, like quite significantly, and you know, it's how much nostalgia like a PS2 in its box evokes and how special that is to have that experience that they were having in like 99. And they've just preserved that for you.
Yeah.
You can have that today if you want. 20 quid PS2 if you want one.
It?
Yeah, it
Like
was,
a
yeah.
tenner.
It's just a shame it's all region locked.
Yeah,
Just
so
buy a Japanese TV and a transformer.
well it'll work on an English TV, but it's just the transformer that you need.
Right.
So in the off season I want to play all my Japanese games on that Japanese PS1 that I bought.
I'm proper excited to play Pokemon Green. Like the original Pokemon
Yeah.
Green.
It's got all different sprites on it.
Yeah, different sprites, loads of bugs, loads of issues. So I can't wait.
Yeah. And we found out the Game Boy's not region
Yeah, it's not
locked,
region
is
locked. Other than I won't be able to read a fucking thing on there because you can't change the
That's why I bought the
language of it.
Vita. Just not region
Yeah.
locked. No, but it knows it's Japanese, which is the fun thing. like when you set it up and you go to set the date, it defaults to like Tokyo.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's
so,
neat.
so it's like
Yeah.
like you couldn't tell apart from when you're just setting it up or when you go to like change the time or whatever. It's like, all right, so it knows and I know.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
You know, we know.
Buzzing.
And it's got a 32 gig memory card in there for no reason. Just because it was 20 quid.
Hey, you never know when you need to say some stuff.
Is that your favourite thing that you bought in Japan?
I didn't do a lot of buying stuff, to be fair. I just got like I got another pair of these because that was a steal.
Let's talk about that in that shoe shop because that was funny.
That were really
I was telling Mary about that.
Yeah, so like when it comes to like shoes and trainers, I can never be asked like finding some new ones that are like different and then like having to change your whole outfits around those shoes. These Jordans, these black and white Panda Jordans, they just go with everything. Love them, but they stopped making them now. Anyway, and if you want to buy them resale over here, you're talking like 200 plus quid. Fuck that. Go over there, just wander in a shop, essentially like a third party reseller. And I'll look at the price tag and they're like 18, 90 quid. I'm like, should I get some? But I can't be asked carrying them around. Anyway, end up buying them because why not? And the guy can't speak a word of English. Again, totally on me. But he puts like through Translate on his phone. He was like, Don't buy these. I'll just clean your current shoes up, and it'll be much cheaper.
Which are the same shoe.
Absolutely nothing wrong with them.
Yeah, but like I always want one of them back up because these will get ruined at a festival, and then they'll start to not be as waterproof. And if it rains, then they'll leak, and then I've got wet feet, etc. But he was like insistent on, don't buy them. I'm just going to clean up your shoes if you want. And I was like, honestly, mate, I'll just take the new pair. I think, Rob, you made a joke like, oh, can you clean mine?
I think one of you said like it's his that need cleaning.
And he literally takes a look at Rob's shoes and goes like, he must have thought like, yeah, no bother, I can sort that out.
Because my shoes, these are the Panda Dunks that I found at Roskilde on the last day. So these have been going for over a year now.
And however long before that.
And I love them because it's just such a a win that, and they're dirty, but like if you look at them, they're not like really fucked.
No, they're obviously a bit.
They're
like,
worse for wear, but like they're not leaking, they're not
creases
uncomfortable. They've got
no
creases. Yeah, exactly. So this guy then after one of these boys is like, oh, you should clean it. He's like literally gets down on his fucking knees and starts like scrubbing my shoe with like a little wet wipe. And I'm like, no, stop this, stop. But he's like, it's free. I'm like, that's not my concern that it's free. It's like, I don't like the dynamic of like, I'm here stood up and you're on your knees polishing my shoe. Yeah. So he stops and then he comes back with like the brush and like the proper cleaner. And
I need something industrial.
He thinks that.
I was like, I can't let this continue.
I need something heavier duty.
But I do need to do that to these because I think I can get these looking, you know, really passable.
Do you want to borrow my little Vans brush?
I'd like to actually,
yeah.
It's a lovely little brush.
I'll do that after this if that's all right.
Anyway, such great service in that shop.
That shop where I bought nothing and you spent £80.
Yeah.
Didn't they give us all stickers?
Some of the best service I've ever had. Not only with the shoe valet that I didn't ask for, gave us all sticker and gave us all something else as well.
Fan.
Yeah.
When did we get stickers? Because I ain't had my sticker.
Well, Raz didn't bring it round with
those
his
little treats.
Well,
Never turned up, did they?
I brought some other treats,
3
but
stickers
I forgot
on my
about
remote.
that treat.
Fucking prick, man.
In it, man.
Jesus.
Got three stickers on my case.
That was
all
on
the same.
That was on the day when that was our last day on it in Tokyo.
Yeah, it was a great day.
And it was just us three.
And we decided to have some traditional Japanese food.
Yeah, we went to this place called what was it called? This Japanese restaurant. Fucking hell, they had those TGI Fridays.
Yeah, it was
called.
lovely.
And do you know what? It was
nice,
good.
Yeah, really. Best TGIs I've ever had. And I haven't had many.
Yeah, for good reason.
And literally, wonder at this TGI is thinking like, you know what? Can't be asked trying something Japanese. Can't be asked with sushi.
For our entire trip, we did a great job. I just want to say, I want to get ahead of this. We did a great job of mixing like adventure when it comes to food with conventional, quick, fast, easy food.
Yeah, but that day we weren't about like, oh, well, let's go sit down and have a traditional Japanese meal.
Wagyu
we just wanted something that would go in as gob, would know what it is, would enjoy it, would get out there.
And that were funny to go to TGI.
Yeah, hilarious.
I love some sushi though.
And we're just saying like, oh, it'd be nice to get out the heat as well, like a bit of aircon, have a nice meal where you know what it is. Walked in there, literally red hot. Not us. The lowest setting must have been on that aircon. Had a lovely burger though. It was all right. Didn't have the JD glaze that TGI's have though.
I spilt taco all over my jeans, which so I bought these new jeans like 2-3 weeks ago, and they've been washed like 6 times already. And
blue jeans are all right though.
Yeah, you can wash blue jeans, but just for reference, like black jeans, I'll wash like once every 3 or 4 months. I spilt so much on these jeans during this trip that they've literally had like 2 years worth of washes. Yeah, it was just us three on this day because Bridie actually stayed in Japan with Danny, his girlfriend, and I think he flies home today.
I think so.
It'll be tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow over there, which at some point will be today.
Yeah. So we had a day without him, which, isn't a positive thing, but like we were just bombing about, weren't we?
Yeah.
We were just bombing about town, and we bought those suitcases. We had a good day, I think. We saw the. Sorry, go on.
No, I just said I.
Oh, right.
Again, I only bought the shoes because I was like, yeah, I've got that this new case and they'll be outfit, no problem.
We saw like a cafe where there's micro pigs and a cafe with otters.
Went to Anchor. You got some new cables.
Yeah. So listen to this. This is so dumb. So there's an Anchor store, like the electronics company, the cables and chargers and stuff. And one day in Tokyo at the start of the trip, I was feeling quite worse for wear. And I stayed in the hotel while the boys went out shopping for like 4 hours.
Best day of trip, that.
No doubt.
Yeah.
And during their trip, they went in the Anchor store and they found like this Pokemon themed Anchor plug. It's like a limited edition and exclusive to that store.
Not exclusive to the store, it's just Anchor.
Oh, but it's like Japan exclusive or something.
Yeah, Japan exclusive.
And it's like a Pikachu themed like USB wall plug.
Pichu for the wall plug, Pikachu for the small power bank, and Raichu for the big power bank.
So really cool collection there. And all this trip, I was like, I hope that we find somewhere where I can get that plug. Like, I really want that plug. What I wanted out of my trip from Japan, aside from like fantastic memories, was little things around the home that remind me of the trip. So like a little plug would be great because I'd use it every night to charge my phone and I'd be like, oh, good times. So like 13 days later, finally come face to face with this plug. And of course, it's a Japanese wall plug.
Of course it is.
So of course it is. So I'm thinking like, oh, I'll use this at home. I fucking won't.
All the time you were mentioning that you wanted to get one, I was thinking, that's actually quite a smart idea because like whenever we go to America, you can just use it there.
Because it's the same plug.
I thought that's what you were getting.
No, I wanted it for at home.
Like a travel plug, so you're not having to take an adapter.
No, mate. I'd rather take the adapter because that does everything.
Yeah.
So I bought just some USB cables that were Pikachu and Pichu themed. But that was just so dumb.
Very dumb. I really wanted the Raichu power bank, but again, like it didn't charge via USB-C. Only charges via plugging it into the wall, not via a cable.
Oh, yeah, direct.
So strange.
That's a good point, because I was regretting not buying those power banks, but yeah, I didn't even consider that they plugged straight into the wall with the two prongs.
It's dead annoying that, because I'd have had one of each, I think.
I liked the little like desk like mountable thing where it's got like the MagSafe and the bit to charge your AirPods and the watch.
Yeah, I mean, I considered that as well.
I kind of liked that, but
that was Pokemon themed as well, wasn't it?
If that was a power bank, I'd have had that.
I just thought, like, am I really going to take that wherever I go, or am I just going to take 3 cables?
3 cables.
I'm getting on with 3 cables less and less.
Yeah.
My phone, I think I've had issues on charging all year with my current hardware, my Belkin power banks, and they're generally reliable, but I've seemed to have fucked both of mine. So I can only charge my phone now specifically from this Belkin power bank set using a wireless MagSafe charger cable. But the issue with that, which is the same issue that we would have if we bought that thing that you were just talking about, is when you're charging via wireless Qi charging, I don't think the phone can communicate, I'm full now, and send that back down the cable to the thing. Like when you charge a phone overnight with a power bank, it's not outputting that power all night.
No.
It's stopping when your phone don't need because the iPhone says I don't need any more charge. From my kind of light research in using the MagSafe, oh God, I've bored myself here. But I think I think the wireless charger from a power bank solution is the wrong move.
Yeah, it's also
and it's really inefficient. Yeah,
it's just generating a whole load of heat.
If you're on a trip with plugs,
yeah, then you're laughing. What was your favourite bit of the Japan trip then? We are gonna do, just FYI. A lot of people have been somewhat disappointed that there's no like big Tokyo video or whatever. We are gonna do a podcast with the four of us where we really deep dive like Tokyo, Kyoto, the road trip. There'll probably be a significant series of Japan podcasts. We're gonna do them later in the year, just when everyone's a little bit more available. But we can tap into that a bit now.
Yeah.
If you want to just discuss for the last kind of 10, 15 minutes what your favorite bits were about Japan. Like if you had to pick like maybe one thing.
It's a tough ask because there was like,
And it doesn't have to be concrete. Like
No,
we're not going to
no.
hold you to, but like, you know what I mean?
To be quite honest, the first day of consumerism, when you were feeling ill, and it's nothing to do with you not being there. Just want to get that there. It was just a really nice day of like stuff that's new to us and like new shops that we haven't seen before, and like going into Supreme and Palace and like
New shops that we haven't seen.
no, but like I've not been in Supreme, Shibuya or
Yeah.
Palace, so it was like it's another one to add to the list. And then like I found a new brand that I really like. That I'm fingers crossed. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want to see any fucker at it download. It's for me now, and it was just a really nice day wandering about, just chilling. Got some really nice like authentic ramen and like food afterwards, and just a pleasant day. That and I think did we go in onsen that night, or was that another night?
We probably went in it that night, mate. I almost guarantee it.
The what you're saying there, kind of like, obviously I wasn't there on that day, but like I feel like that kind of stuff. This was the first trip in 7 years for me where I really feel like it's added as real significant value and experience to my life.
Yeah,
Because when we went to America first time, it did that. But then going around Europe, it's all very much, there's great stuff in Europe, like obviously, but like this was so new on it. Like everything was novel, everything.
that's what.
So I totally get where you're coming from with that.
It's just there's just something about it being in a new place, and it's like just I don't know. It's been a long time as well since I've been able to just truly let go money wise. And just be like,
the
I like
timing,
that, I'm having
timing
it.
was great for
It
you.
was just
And
perfect timing.
more
for
power
me.
to you there. I was
And
very pleased.
It was just like, oh, I like that. I'm having that. Oh, I like that. I'm having that. Oh, there's a Fuji Rock t-shirt. It's all right. Fuck it, I'll have it. It was
Another
great.
t-shirt for the collection.
Exactly. I doubt it'll ever get worn though. It's not very nice. But yeah, just that day. But also the last day when we got the Rimowas was a very similar vibe of just wandering about and be like, I like that. I'm gonna get that.
I loved that day as well.
Yeah.
Like just trips coming to an end. Like last day, I wasn't buying anything. I was firmly I did buy a few bits, but like I was more just a passenger with like, I think you guys had a few like bits that you were set on buying.
Yeah.
But then there was stuff like the Fender shop and
I loved that as well. If your day you're talking about was anything like that, then I totally get why that was your favorite.
I do. I think I did that right in not buying so much through the trip, and then that last day being like, just gonna get everything now
that you've seen that you know you want.
Yeah, because like I did pick up some bits as I went along, but nothing like that takes up quite a bit of capacity. But that day I was just like, okay, yeah, I'll get the shoes in a big box like this. I'll get whatever. It was really nice just to have one like big blowout at the end.
Felt almost like a victory lap.
Yeah.
Especially wandering about with brand new Rimowa in city centre.
Yeah.
Feeling like everyone's staring at us thinking, what a set of fucking Wallies.
What a load of in-betweeners.
All three of them with brand new case wandering together.
You could tell they're all empty,
Yeah,
like
'cause it's
clunking
rattling
along.
away.
I was just happy with the USB-C Apple Watch charger. Just glad to get another
I need
USB-A.
to get a new one.
Yeah,
Mine's just broke at Kendall.
glad to get a USB-A thing out of my life. I thoroughly enjoyed the little road trip that we had.
God, it was a good
was.
trip, this man.
There's just so many great things.
And it was an accident. We didn't even set out to do that. We didn't even set out to get a car.
When this trip was conceptualized, and Dan kept saying, "No, it's Japan. They've got the best public transport network in the world." Of course, it's very well known. Like literally, that they will apologize if a train is a minute late. If a train's a minute late in the
Even
UK,
if it's early.
we're happy because at least it's fucking there. but yeah, I was like, I kind of get where you're coming from, but I feel a bit anxious about just not having a car, because to me a car is freedom. It is true freedom that I've had since like I was 21, and when I got my car, I was like, oh, literally, I can do whatever the fuck I want now. I can go out for some fucking. I can get a McFlurry at 3
wheel
a.m.
falls off.
You what?
Till wheel falls off.
Slam it back on, no bother.
Do that yourself, did you? Or did you call someone to?
Was the wheel back on the car?
Did I pay a man a reasonable price, half the price for having it taken off and then put back on? Yeah, I was quite anxious about not having a car, and I waited to the last day before we set off to, just in case I got my international driving permit. I thought like I need to make sure I get it, because it's like a £5, and it just makes sure that if we need it, it's there.
Well, if you've got a driver's license and you go into Japan and you don't do that, you are literally a fucking big-nosed idiot.
True.
So the thing that was good about not having the car from the get-go, because I was with Dan on this, I was like, we don't need a car. Because I was thinking, driving around in Tokyo, it's going to be like driving around in London. Like that's all I thought about like car. I didn't even think like driving across rural Japan. Like, from one bit of middle to other.
I don't ever want to drive in London, and it's not I'm scared to drive. It's just I know it's inefficient.
It's just no one enjoys it. It's boring. But the positive with not having a car from the start was that we did get the bullet train.
Yeah. I'm really glad
you managed to find a car where we could pick it up at one end and drop it off at the other, like we did with the Route 66 RV, which is not the easiest thing to find. And so I'm glad we did it perfectly.
We did both. We did literally everything.
God, as I'm thinking now, it was just amazing, wasn't it? This trip
truly was.
Yeah.
And don't forget, in the middle of that, Mount Fuji.
Yeah. Christ. And we can't wait to talk you through it all on these podcast
the shrine
series.
As well, the Kyoto shrine.
I don't give them too much. My favourite bit on reflection is, and again, it might not be concrete my favourite bit, but something that I've brought home with me, and I feel like it's really something I'll carry with me forever.
PlayStation 1.
Literally, is on that first day, that same day that you mentioned, Dan, sorry, not the first day, the same day when you went shopping, that night, we went to a gig.
Oh, yeah.
So, like the fucking stars aligned, there's a band called OMA, who I know as an instrumental hip-hop covers band from Manchester. I don't know these lads. I've never met them. But me and Chalk really like them. And I've always been like, I've commented on their YouTube videos and shit saying like, please do some festivals or play in the UK, but they never do. And I just
checked Manchester as well.
Yeah. And I checked bands in town that morning that we woke up, and lo and behold, OMA is playing in Tokyo.
Mad.
So I try and buy a ticket, and I can't tell if it's sold out or not because it's saying like the maximum number of sheets has been allocated on the website. So I reach out to OMA on their Instagram, and they don't know us. And I was like, can you send me like a ticket link? Because I don't know where I'm going wrong here. And Chris, the guitarist, is like, it's sold out, but I'll put you on the guest list. So I was like, oh, there's 4 of us. It was like, shit, one sec. Put us all on the guest list. So sold it to the guys. Raz didn't necessarily need much selling. Sold it to the guys as like, it's a hip hop instrumental covers band, and played them some stuff, and there's like 50 Cent and this, that, and the other.
What kind of stuff they're going to be playing? What did you tell us it was going to be?
Well, it is like classic hip hop usually.
Yeah.
So we get to the venue, and because the guys have been out shopping, like we're running quite late, and we know the doors are at like 6:30, but we get there at like 8:30, which we'd all agreed on the time, but like we would have gone earlier if we were sat doing note. And we've missed the hip hop instrumentals covers set. And what we're presented with is something called the Lovesick Hexology, which is there's a producer called Nujabes, I think it is, who passed away, who's like one of the most iconic. He's known as, I've done a lot of research since, he's known as like the most iconic hip hop producer that you've never heard of. And there's a 6-part song or album or whatever called Lovesick Hexology. And they played that in full. And that's the bit of the show that we caught. And yeah, I had to contend with like Bridie being like, oh, where's the 50 Cent? But like, I loved it.
It wasn't bad at all.
I felt so guilty that like I dragged particularly you and MB to it, but and Bridie was sure to let me know that like, what's this? That kind of detracted from my experience a bit. But I loved this gig, and I've listened to it non-stop since, and I've even bought it off their fucking website, like the OMA website. And then lo and behold, what happens the day we land? OMA announced at Boomtown. So that was my slightly long and
Is that where
story.
they're just doing the hip hop covers? Though?
It will be, yeah.
Oh, you finally get to see it.
Fucking it.
But like the thing is, like, if we'd have gone and seen the hip hop covers thing at the start of the set, I can't guarantee that we wouldn't have been like, oh, that was sick.
Let's bounce.
But by sheer accident, what I was presented with was almost life-changingly. Like I have listened to this non-stop, and I've learned so much about Shing02, the rapper, who's the original rapper on those. Oh, it's just great, and I can't stop listening to the Lovesick Hexology. And shout out to Chris.
It was very good. Like
just a bath of sound.
Yeah, and it was like everyone there was so talented, such like talented musicians, a lot of them. The only thing that detracted that made me not enjoy it as much was being stood in the second room at the back.
Yeah, and that's our fault because we got there at the time. You'd probably rock up to a UK show.
Yeah.
But like we didn't know, and in retrospect, I probably should have bothered Chris again with a message and said what's the running times for tonight. But it worked out great, and I will take that song
if
with
we'd
me forever.
have been told like, oh, the hip hop covers are on at 6:30, would have got there for 6:30, and these two would have been like, shall we bounce now and go
Certainly
like for a
Bridie.
drink? Yeah, would have been like, yeah, out of here.
But like it's almost
That's what you've just said.
I think it's even more like wild to me than that time when we was driving Route 66 and we turned on the radio and it went, Bring Me the Horizon's playing tonight. We're like, what? In Oklahoma, where we are?
That was fucking mad. That.
Like this to me is comparable to that. Like a band that because I've never mentioned this band to you, but like I've followed this band for years and I've always wanted to see them. So to just find out that they're from Manchester, but 6,000 miles away tonight, they just so happen to be in the same place as me. And then they just so happen to be kind enough to put us on the list. And then we just so happen to arrive at the wrong time, which ends up being the perfect time to really take something away. Fucking perfect. And how good was that DJ, that Spin Master A1? He was. I'd love to go on a turntable.
That video that you sent, which is the full set in Tokyo, it must have been like the year before.
Yeah, they've obviously done it twice now.
I've watched that all today.
I'm glad.
Great,
I'm so glad.
Great, like music to like work to as well, because it's not like
it's lo-fi at its core.
Yeah,
that is what it is. But Shing02, the vocalist, and Spin Master A1, the DJ, they're touring Europe in like December, but annoyingly, there's no in England. Or like closest. UK. It's like Paris, and you know that ain't gonna happen realistically. But one day I'll see him again, and thank fuck we've got OMA at Boomtown.
Yeah.
But that's just one evening of a 2-week trip to Japan. Where every evening there was probably a favourite thing.
Yeah. Like there's so many things. Like literally I'm forgetting more than I'm remembering because we did so much, as always.
You almost want to look through the photo album and be like, oh yeah, the natural volcanic like springs that was so beautiful and so nice and warm, but fucking stunk of sulfur to the point where I was almost sick.
Got all the Picari sweats.
You just forget about it, don't you?
Yeah, I need to go buy those sachets.
I need a piss. Okay, let's pull over at one of the 10 trillion convenience stores. We're each just going to get something in here.
I was telling Rach about like the, especially that one on when we were returning the car, and there was like the standoff between like, there's a Lawson, there's a 7-Eleven, there's a Family Mart. Literally, the morning of the flight, I walked to a shop called Don Quixote, and literally I was I wanted to look for the Fuji Rock socks. I was like, I'll pick them up.
Well, what I've meant Don Quixote, the family amount only. Then.
No, but I was walking down. I was like, I'll see if they've got them at a family shopper or whatever it is. I won't look on maps. There'll be one on the, one on the way. Literally, as I thought that, oh, it's right there. Walked past one. On the opposite side, 7-Eleven. Walked 30 seconds more, Lawson.
Yeah, it's
It
mad,
is
isn't it?
mental.
They really do put the convenience.
I was telling Rach about all the little jingles as well that like every store
as you walk
has.
in.
Yeah. Oh, I really.
The food for me in those convenience stores, like
Oh well, I said
Just-
about them, but
the onigiris, like just
That's the triangle of
little
rice.
triangle, like with seaweed wrapped around, just gorgeous. You can get them in like sausage shapes. Then you've got your noodles, like every flavour of noodles you can have. They'll make them for you.
I miss
They
them
have
so much. I
hot
might go
food counter.
I might go get some noodles after this.
Really,
Yeah.
it was just so good. Like they're so convenient.
I mean, like
there's no
your
better word.
first thing that you did in Japan was buy one of them, if you remember. Like,
Yeah.
because we
got to the
couldn't
hotel.
get
Yeah,
to
the
the
family
hotel.
mart.
Yeah, we dropped the bags, and then it was like, I guess we'll just start looking around Japan.
yeah,
And we got the cash out,
yeah.
and like that seems like a lifetime ago because we had so much experience on this trip. But yeah, we got those things, didn't we?
Yeah,
We kept saying at the end of the trip. Remember 2 weeks ago in Tokyo?
Yeah, it felt like
Ridiculous.
a
Remember
million
7 years ago when we landed?
I
Yeah,
love trips like that where it just seemingly feels like it's
Route
never
66
ending.
was great for that.
it's those
Yeah.
trips where you've been on the trip for as long as you can remember, and then you go, oh, I've still got 10 days.
Yeah.
And
I feel like it's partly because we do so much.
yeah, I
Because
agree.
if I go on a holiday with my family, then it'll be like, what are we doing today? We'll go down to the beach.
And sit down and do
It's
no.
like, and that's it. That's the day. And then later on tonight, we'll go get some food and go out. It's like, but with us, it's like, we'll go to the beach. We'll spend 5 seconds there. Then we'll
I've
go.
shortlisted 25 activities for this afternoon.
Yeah.
And we're going to do all of them. So it's not a shortlist.
It's like it's just never ending. So it just
I think that's
constantly,
good. That is a good
it's
thing,
great.
innit?
I love it.
And, maybe a year ago, I was saying on the Reddit, because someone was like, when are you four going to do like a trip again, like a Route 66? And it's no disrespect to any of the other crew, but like we chop and change the crew all the time. And people were like, how come there's less with you four? And, we've tried to do more with us four. And you've definitely seen that, like just this year alone.
Oh, it's been a few.
But I truly believed that we would never have this experience again as a four, like the four oldest mates. And again, this isn't any slander to anyone else. We're lucky enough to have like 9 best mates each. But
It's literally
I
like,
thought this was impossible.
yeah.
And-
And we've said it after every trip we have like this. So, well, that's the last one, isn't it?
And I know now that it ain't the fucking last one. And I know I am now so confident because we made this happen that next year around the same time, we'll either be going to like Australia or Thailand.
Sign me up.
And I can't wait because I love you guys so much and I love everyone so much, but like it's just a blessing that we get to do it.
Yeah.
God, imagine if there's another lockdown and we have to do Europe again.
Oh god.
But it makes you like grateful for the lockdown because if
Yeah.
it wasn't for the lockdown, we would have never done Europe. And
that's the same thing with the with seeing that band in Tokyo. Like sometimes you're forced to do
Yeah.
things that you
The way the
don't
cards
you
fall.
don't know that you're
Yeah.
gonna love, but just play the cards you dealt.
And even just like for me, like I enjoyed the Europe trip. It was nowhere near as good as any of the Americas or the Japan for sure. But it also got all that out of the way.
Yeah.
So like now I've no desire to like go and spend a weekend in Pisa
Yeah.
because I've done that.
Yeah.
And it just ticked all them off quick. I don't really care too much about any of those places. And it lets us focus now on like the places that like, it's got all that noise out of the
You
way.
know what's good about going to Japan as well? I literally,
Everything.
I got you know what's good about going to Japan? I got home and I looked on Google Maps because I was like, where have I just crossed to get there? And we came back the other way, and then it's literally the entire world.
Circumvented the entire globe.
Yeah.
Circumnavigate.
Circumnavigate the entire globe.
Yeah, circumvent means skipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is the exact opposite.
You
of
Skipped
realise-
the entire world.
You realise on that flight alone, just how many
Circumvented.
countries you just skipped that you go like, oh, am I going there? And now it's like you've got no option but to go there because it's literally shorter than going to Japan. Like you want to go to Thailand? It's literally easier to get there.
Get us to Thailand. Let's go and see some really
laid back, chill guys hanging out.
Yeah, down on the beach and crabby.
I think it'll probably be Australia before that.
Yeah.
But it better not be fucking warm over there, mate. Because it's the winter now over there.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's probably.
Oh, it's Southern Hemisphere, isn't it?
From what my family said, it's like 15 degrees.
Perfecto.
Imagine if we go and we're like, it's not even up.
We don't. To be fair, once again, we need to anchor that with a festival. So it depends when the festival is. But
do they have festivals over there?
Yeah, they do.
Pissed all the time.
But they're not in the fucking winter, are they? They're in the summer.
They should be in their winter.
Any winter snow festivals?
Maybe we just go without the festival.
Yeah. We can crack a few videos out of it.
We didn't this time, did we?
Big road trip through the outback. What could possibly go
I want to
wrong?
do that road trip where they do it on in-betweeners and they almost die and they have to drink the piss, but I don't want to drink the piss.
I'm not doing it either.
Well, somebody's got to.
I look forward to us delivering you a load of podcasts about our time in Japan where we can deep dive into the specifics. This was a bit of an overview of kind of the tail end and the start of the trip. So if you do want to experience Japan with us, the podcast channel is going to be the place to do it, and we're going to get Bridie on for the next ones.
You can have him heavy breathing down Mike and tell me all about it.
Thanks for coming on, guys. I know we're all stretched. I know you've got work, and we've just come from Kendall Raz, and so I appreciate us making the time. Any further closing comments?
My new bike's really nice.
It is nice.
If you haven't been to Japan and you want to do it, just get it done.
Yeah.
Just get it. Just
really low cost of living out there, guys. Like
the cost of the flight is the big expense. The hotels you can stay in much bigger shitholes than we stayed in. And I'll tell you what, the toilets are all nice.
Oh yeah, they wash your bum for you.
I don't think they're that good,
You can be in an absolute shithole, but the toilet will be immaculate.
It feels quite good, so you can have a little bosh down toilet, and it's like getting rimmed.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks, guys, and we will. I will see you next week on the podcast channel. Maybe, perhaps, we'll see.
Don't go to Japan in the summer. Do it in the autumn.
Yeah, do it autumn, spring.
Bye.
Bye.